Alright, so today we're just gonna talk about our reaction with the Bandai's announcement that they're going to do something about maybe banning cards or limiting cards or whatsoever, because Top Coup is just it really is a broken card. It's beatable, but it's tough keeping up with the speed of it. I believe as a Top Coup player, like summoning for one and then to like summoning for one for a Kefla to two summons and then still have the extra energy for maybe another Kefla or something else is it's too much for the game. Other decks can't keep up, and we're also breaking a box of Blazing Aura. The irony of it is that now that I got this one, we'll pull it on here. But I'm hoping to get a God Secret Rare. This is bought from the Zard Exchange. They are on eBay. I've bought my tournament packs from them, so let's just get this ready. Like I said, bounty wise, we're just looking for it, and the God Secret Rare. So I think since the release of Godku, the game has just really been in a very unhealthy state. And I say that because we are seeing Blazing Aura format. Top 32 is really Goku. The first regional with it, there's a Beerus and a Vegeta card. Undefeated, Zamasu. It really shifted the game. Being the second set, it's also terrible. Now that a lot of people on Facebook are selling their collections. I know I've been buying them all. Hence, that's how I got that Goku Kefla. Always a good card. And it's bad. It's terrible for the community that we're trying to grow. Great for guys like me who just likes to collect the cards, and I build decks and I flip them because selling singles. Speaking of Top Coup, selling singles is good, but making built decks with all the staples, it's kind of like a one-stop shop for everything. So I've been doing that so far. I've sold Beerus deck, Top Coup decks, but right now I'm selling out on blue decks, so I cannot get those Samazus fast enough. The one drop from stupid cards. The one drop from the Awakened Pulse one. As far as it goes, I never played Masters, and people who have been veterans of the game have been saying that Bandai is really quick to ban leaders, so we're 100% sure Goku is going to get hit. We don't know if it's a ban, errata, or just overall what's the word? Overall, just taken out of the game. So we're waiting for that, and it's just in time for the Peoria Regionals. I believe it is. It's happening in the next 2 weeks from now. So today's Tuesday. I'm uploading this with very minimal edits, just talking about that. I know waking up to that announcement and getting the cards yesterday, I was just like, well, there goes my investment, right? But like I said, collecting the cards, they're really great card arts, and some of them, mostly the leaders, they tend to retain their value. And as a collector standpoint, like I said, it's good for the master set. I wouldn't have to look for it harder than I should. And this is the God Rare right here. Secret Rare. I'll take it. Another Secret Rare Frieza. But, I can't complain. I'm enjoying the game. I've been playing Top Coup, getting second on League, and then I got first last week. And today might be the last day that I get to play with Top Coup. Well, today and tomorrow, we've added another League roster, so that's pretty cool. Our little Jacksonville community is growing, so that's great. But I have no problems with it. I could pivot to Beerus. I used Beerus on season 1, and I've gotten great results to it. And honestly, Beerus is like a tougher matchup for Red, for me at least. The players that I face using Beerus, they're really good in how to pilot the deck, and that's also another thing. It's never the cards that makes the deck; it's the pilot that makes the deck. So through trial and error, I've learned how to correctly pilot Top Coup and, not overextending, watching out for my opponents, because it's never fun when you get sickled twice in one turn and your board that you paid for is just all gone. They're all bottom decked out. But still, yeah, we don't know if Goku's the only one that's getting hit. Kefla might be, I don't know. I've heard a lot of local card shops, they've already taken on their personal ban hammer on Goku. I just don't know which places these are. I just kind of skimmed through the Fusion World community in Facebook. Also, those posts take them with a grain of salt. But the influx of selling out blue decks, that's kind of like the thing, because they banned Top Coup and then they limited Kefla to 2 per deck. So Bandai could be doing that. They were just ahead, or it was just one of those locals only kind of deal. Android 17. That, I think this one fills up the page. Let me move this one right here. There we go. So we will see. We will see. At this point, it's all speculation. My interest in the game is still great since I've heavily invested in here. Like, you see, I'm making content for it now as well, and that's kind of the main reason I started this channel, or I started getting into Fusion World. Honestly, it's very bittersweet. I say that because when the cards were released, I grabbed a blister set at Walmart. The 4 card arts. I pulled the alternate art Maya. That's the very first card I pulled for Fusion World. I didn't know the values at the time. I thought they were just an extension of Masters. So these two are always together. We've opened so many blisters and boosters, and Krillin and Android 18 are always together. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. But yeah, I started that. It was February, I believe. Like when it was released, it's Feb 26, I think. So we did that, and it was hard to get product, hard to get a hold of the boxes, the boosters, the starter decks even. And a week after that, sadly, Toriyama passed away, and I kind of just I was looking into my options, and I've been seeing people's success on YouTube, and I said, you know what, I'll take 5 years to build this channel. Hopefully in 5 years time we get like 1,000 subs. That would be amazing. That would be my channel's goal. And it's just one of those things that we just kind of keep calm and carry on. I didn't see any league for Jacksonville at the time. Like I said, I just browsed the Facebook community with it, which I left that, by the way. I'm on the buy and sell Fusion World. That's where I've been buying off people's collection. I know it's wild, but we've got some people leaving the game. Some people are just like completely fed up with it. Some people are sticking by it, me being one of them. But as I mentioned before, I'm a content creator first before I'm a player. So if I ever stop playing, I will still have the cards. I will have the master sets mounted on my wall. I'm about to be framing them and stuff. So, and I just Dragon Ball has been a part of everybody's life. So including me, that's kind of like a thing that's just hard to turn your back on, because every which way they come up with something new, and it's not even selling out. It's just if I see something that just catches my eye and it's like, hey, that looks cool, that's great. Speaking of that looks cool, Sparking Zero, that's a game that I look forward to. I haven't been really sitting down and playing console games, but of course I'm gonna get that because it's a Dragon Ball Special Edition stuff. It's actually a lot better because when I bought Fighter Z, I remember that I bought the special edition. It's not even called a premium edition, and I found out that it did not come with a season pass. That kind of killed the game for me. That was my outlet to become a pro fighting gamer. That didn't pan out just because I'm paying like $200. You're giving me a statue, yes, a couple of stickers, a special edition case or whatever. But nowadays it's the DLCs, man. They sell you basically an incomplete game, and then you have to buy the subscription to keep them going. It also takes the data. Storage data for your consoles, which really suck. Unlike before, where you can just have memory cards and you can take it anywhere instead of taking your whole console or your hard drive. But it's whatever. That's how technology progresses. So Sparking Zero comes with Fusion World cards. That's great. Although they are reprints of reprints, that's just kind of how it is actually. So yeah, Sparking Zero, and let's talk about decks. Speaking of blue decks. A lot of people are leaning towards the Samazu deck. Maybe yellow would be viable. That's kind of like a talk at the moment. Yellow being viable again, just because it's good for it's not a stall deck, but resting cards is actually more lethal than knocking it out, because you do have the cards on field, but you can't use it. So there's that. I did take my judge exam over the weekend. I failed it, but since it was my first time taking the exam, I missed like 5 questions, only because those cards, it was kind of like, I don't play those cards, so I wasn't sure about them, but I answered them as much as I possibly could. Let's see, looks like we got something here. Very nice, such a good card. And yeah, so hopefully whenever I get my judge status, since I'm a convention vendor, I could fire off tournaments at conventions after, I don't want to say after convention hours, but when the dealer room closes, because if you're a dealer, if you're a vendor at a convention, you're stuck there for 14 hours. So it's not even an exaggeration. It's you're there. At least I get to go into cons for free. I get dibs on. Do I save this? No, I think we're done with raids, especially this coming week. You get first dibs on basically everything, and that's kind of what led me to being a vendor. I go to conventions just to buy stuff, and yep, that goes there. And do you guys collect any of the figures? I know I do collect the SH figure arts, but not anything recently. I haven't bought anything, although I want to, because they're being widely available online and such prices I could afford. But like I said, I've just been buying Future World collections and stuff, and I try to feature them on my Booster Budokais, which we're gonna have one uploaded this week. I just need to film the finals for it, so we're good on that department. Also, just feel free to let me know what do you guys think about Bandai's announcement, and is it going to impact your game? Are you gonna go back to the game? Or are you still leaving the game? I know it's whatchamacallit, it's gonna shake up regionals because it's a day before the Peoria weekend, so that's well, I mean, I'm not gonna be there, so I have a show here at the hometown Boldwood Surrey, so I'll be there selling some Dragon Ball Fusion World playsets because I don't sell singles, and then I will be selling possibly built decks and a couple of my alt art stuff. Yeah, so that's what I got going on. Yeah, I need one more of these to complete. Second, actually no, this is a third, like a third set for me. 3 sets of Gohans. Yeah, the downfall of Red. That's where I'm at right now. I've got so much Keflas. I got so much Gohans, Android 17s. I don't use Android 17 on my personal deck, so. But I'm not saying it's a bad card. It just doesn't fit my deck's tempo and the meta, for me at least. Now, if Topku gets hit, I could always just pivot to Beerus, like I said, or I could go U7 Goku. I know people are not too fond of that, but a 3K Android 17, a 3K Gohan, come on. That's easy right there. No, I'm not gonna be playing the Tianjin Han. I'll be playing the 1-drop Frieza though. That 1-drop for 25? Yes, please. Yeah, no, I'm not playing that guy, no. Summoning, I'm losing 4 cards or up to 3 TNs in my hand. Yeah, I'm losing 3 cards. I'd rather hold it to protect it than them to get KO'd. So we will see. I do have a Goku Black deck as well. Vegeta, I can always go back to Blue Vegeta. But I'm going to see because the Android decks, I really am fond of the Android 17 support that had come out. I love playing the twins. I have that deck built in the client. I also now have the Broly starter decks, so I've gotten that. So it's I have access to gigantic meteors. Yo, this box is absolutely top coup. So like I said, if we pull Taku in this box, I wouldn't be mad. I would just be like, wow, maybe I should have waited. Well, we're not gonna pull Taku now, but we will see. We still got 4 packs left in here, and one of them is a leader card. It would be, let's see, I got go. It'll be Vegeta. It'll be a Vegeta leader card. So we'll see if we pull him or not. But yeah, it's healthy for the game to just fix whatever. I can't really say it's broken because really it's not broken. It's ridiculous as far as resource management goes. I've seen the comparisons before with Masters, where it's like, yeah, cheating on resources when it comes to the game is the downfall of the current meta because everyone's just going to use that. I mean, it's a no-brainer. You could be that guy who's like, yeah, I don't play meta at all. It's like, yeah, cool, but let's face it, a lot of them are not very skilled players, so it's kind of just like cannon fodder at League. And it's no disrespect to those people. I'm talking from experience playing Pokemon TCG. I can't even say professionally now, but when I was playing Pokemon TCG for serious, it was that I encountered those people. They only play their favorite Pokemons to where they make illegal decks because they would have decks that are rotated out, but they're kind of just like, oh, okay, well, hey, I just have this, so we'll just let it pass. It's like, no, okay, can't let it pass. We don't play that way. So Fidel down there, but yeah, I'm still sticking by Dragon Ball. The client is good. It's nice to just have the Frieden Ders, our other leader. So the last pack should have our alt. Let's see if the leader gives us something good, something that we need. That's like the leader cards are great for staples. I got the Piccolo. Yeah, this is the Frieza I'm talking about. Yeah, I play this on my U7 deck because 1-drop 25. Let's go. Ooh, I was proven wrong. It is not 18 and Krillin anymore. So there we go. Last pack magic. Let's see what kind of alt that we get. I bet you it's Topku. I bet you it's Tournament of Power Goku. Let's go, because life is funny giving me that kind of luck. 3, 1, Basil, Rumshi, Vegeta, Time Rewind, and Vegito. Okay, well, it's Vegito, but it's not the Vegito that we're looking for. But still, that concludes all of our hits. I didn't even mix that. I didn't even mix that box. We have a first hit, Frieza, and then our last pack was Vegito. Yeah, thanks for joining me here, hearing me rant. hopefully I can do a lot better than that. Maybe I'll start a Future World podcast. Who knows? But until next time, guys. Thank you. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.